And this one has all of those big fight feels you want from a prize fight. Here we go.
We see the crowd, the people, the fans. We just cannot wait for this fight to get on.
No doubt about it. This was the hottest ticket in town by a country mile. Every seat has been sold. And there's the bell to start round one. So much for boxing. This is a fist fight. Beautiful counter shot. And just as quickly as the action slows down, it heats back up. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Nice counter shot. Beautiful counter punch. There's nothing quite like the chemistry between a fighter and their coach, and this partnership is working great. Missing with the hook. Through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. Hook was off target. This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
The referee calling for seconds out, right back into the action. And there's the bell to start round two. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
This boxer is a real hook specialist. Their opponent has got to watch out for that. That right hook catching air. What heart, what desire, but at what cost? The only fear you have with this lightweight is, has he punched himself out? Tough to be a judge in this fight, as both fighters have had their big moments.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
You can see from the record, this fighter is fantastic and is really difficult to get past. That hook won't score. His stamina is off the charts. And he wasn't, despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
The referee calling for seconds out. Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather. On to the third. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
And going to the canvas is Corrales. Now that is a massive knockdown. Let's take another look.
I need to see. 1, 2, 3. Oh,
they got knocked down but didn't stay down. Once again showing you how much grit and courage this fighter has.
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your eagles hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
It's a good start to the round for this guy.
No doubt at all. You can see who's winning. You can see who's got it in hand. You can see who's comfortable. Or it's a bit of a mousetrap.
Hook doesn't score. Nice counter punch right up the middle. They exchange punches. Missing with the left hook. So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. Gotta wonder how big of a factor that knockdown's gonna be we just saw.
I love the response though. Got back up, took a deep breath and thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
Here we go to the fourth round. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. He just misses with that jab. missing with that jab. Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Nice counter. And block that right hook. Good counter punching. That counter shot lands. That jab misses. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. You've heard the old phrase, this might come down to who wants it more, but it might come down to who's in better shape.
You cannot gas out. If you prepared right, slept right, ate right, and did everything right for this fight, you have no excuse for gassing out.
And there's the bell for round 5. They really seemed to exhaust themselves last round. Let's see what they have left.
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
Incredible work rate. Tried to score with that hook, but missed. Has to be. Did you see that? Corrales is stumbling and bumbling. Keeping those gloves up to guard high. Did you see that? Corrales in some real trouble now. It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once, they know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
A very competitive round here so far.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I gotta respect both of them more than happy.
Let's see if they go to the body. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. I'm worried about these two fighters gassing out as this fight goes on.
This is when you talk about championship material.
This is the beginning of round 6. They let it all hang out in the last round. What do they got left?
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
Swing and a miss with the hook. And he scores with the counter. There's a counter shot. That hook just can't find the target. That counter punch caught him clean. This has been a very competitive round as we reach the... Did you see that? Corrales might be ready to go. Good job trying to back out of trouble.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. Perfect counter lands. Punch, counter punch. Can't land that jab. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Now you start wondering how much work these two fighters did in the gym.
There's a lot on the line here.
Here we go, it's round 7. Was 1 minute enough time for them to recover after what we saw last round?
What were they doing that round? Are they trying to get an earning out? That's a lot of energy burst. They did 6 rounds in 1.
And down goes Diego Corrales. And as we take another look, it's this punch right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So they'll make it up, and this fight continues.
Gotta look at his corner, look at the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner, somehow get to the end of the round.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Corrales goes down. He knew his chin would get tested in this fight, and it failed him miserably.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You still want to fight. How about that will to win and refusal to stay down as this fight continues?
Got to waste time. Step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to paw you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it, because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull you down again. And that's a lot.
Final 10 seconds here, unless something major happens. I think we all know who won that one. See how the corner handles their fighter here after being dropped twice in that last round.
There's always a way back. Don't ever round anybody up.
Round 8, and we're off again. Last round was a disaster. What can they do here to turn this around?
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not on twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
Is he going to punch himself out, though? He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. this with that jab. Nice counter shot. Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. Good counter punch. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. How about that time counter shot? The referee, and down goes Showboat. I don't care how good your chin is, a punch like that, and you're going down.
A shot from the gods took him out.
So time to go celebrate after a knockout win here.
Oh, what a shot. What a shot. You see shots like that in the gym. At least for once, this is on TV. Thousands around the world saw that shot. They probably even heard it.